surgeons keep our hearts beating. They do the amazing, help save lives, and so can you. Your CSL plasma donation can help create 24 critical life-saving medicines that can give Grandpa the chance for his heart to swell when he meets his new grandson, or give a bride the chance for her heart to skip a beat on her wedding day. Every plasma donation helps more than you know. Do the amazing. Help save lives. Donate today at your local CSL Plasma Center and be rewarded for your generosity.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of JavaScript Jabber. This week on our panel we have AJ O'Neill.
Yo, coming at you live from Pleasant Grove.
Steve Edwards.
Howdy from Portland.
Dan Shapir.
Hi from hot and sunny Tel Aviv.
Amy Knight.
Hey from Nashville.
I'm Charles Max Wood from Top End Devs, and this week we have a special guest, and that is Filipe Névola. Filipe, do you want to introduce yourself? Let people know who you are and why you're famous.
Yes, sure. I am from Brazil. My name is Filipe Névola, but right now I am in Portland as well. So I am in the US, but I live in Brazil. And right now I am the CEO of MeteorJS, and we are here to talk about MeteorJS.
Have you ever really been happy with your project management tool? Most are either too simple for a growing engineering team to manage everything, or too complex for anyone to want to use them without constant prodding. Shortcut is project management built specifically for software teams, and they're fast, intuitive, flexible, powerful, and so many other nice positive adjectives. Let's look at some of their highlights. Team-based workflows. Individual teams can use Shortcut's default workflows or customize them to match the way they work. Org-wide goals and roadmaps. The work in these workflows is automatically tied into larger company goals. It takes one click to move from a roadmap to a team's work to individual updates and vice versa. Tight VCS integrations. Whether you use GitHub, GitLab, or Bitbucket, Shortcut ties directly into them so you can update progress from the command line. Keyboard-friendly interface. The rest of Shortcut is just as keyboard-friendly as their power bar, allowing you to do virtually anything without touching your mouse. Throw that thing in the trash. Iterations planning. Set weekly priorities and then let Shortcut run the schedule for you with accompanying burn-down charts and other reporting. Give it a try at shortcut.com/devchat and get 2 months free. Again, that's shortcut.com/devchat. Shortcut, because you shouldn't have to project manage your project management. Cool.
That's really cool. Where in Brazil are you from?
Originally I'm from São Paulo, but now I'm living in the countryside. It's called Mato Grosso do Sul. And if you want to check a place there that is really famous in Mato Grosso do Sul, it's called Bonito. That's the same word for beautiful in Portuguese. And it's a beautiful place. So you should check it out, Bonito, and you should visit there sometime.
For sure. I love Brazil.
Awesome. And yeah, you said you're the CEO of Meteor, and we're going to be talking about Meteor. We were talking before the show, and I think Dan rightly pointed this out. There are a lot of new people consistently coming into JavaScript, and I remember that Meteor kind of made its splash where people would have heard of it a few years back. So you want to just remind people or let people know what it is, and then we can kind of roll into maybe what's new since the last time we talked about it on this show?
Sure. Meteor is a full stack platform to build systems with JavaScript. So we support web development and we also mobile development. You can integrate Meteor with React Native or with Cordova. That's a choice that you can have. If you choose Cordova, we have a few tools that you can just hit a few commands and you're ready to go. You have a wrapper with the web view and everything works for you. So in my opinion now, Meteor is a very good choice if you're trying to build a company, because as we have almost 10 years of experience in development in Meteor. So we have a lot of packages and a lot of features ready for you to use. So that's basically what Meteor is. It's a very nice way for you to start your JavaScript app. So you just need to hit Meteor create. So you have your app running and you start to develop it, and you can choose a bunch of frameworks to use with Meteor. In the UI layer, you can use React, you can use Vue, you can use Svelte, or you can use Blaze. That you can talk a little bit about Blaze later. That was a framework that was created inside Meteor, but right now you can use Meteor with any UI framework. And we use Node in the server, so it's pretty standard JavaScript, but you just have some facilities for you. So we have some features that are ready to use, so you don't need to worry about Webpack or configurations of your build, some pipelines. You don't need to worry about any of this. Meteor just delivers everything for you in a single package, and it's always working. And we have more control because we have a specific version of Node, so we know our packages are working there. So we have a little bit of more controlled environment with Meteor.
So you said a couple of things there, and I would like to unpack some of them. And to begin with, when people think about frameworks in JavaScript, what usually comes to mind is the MVC model, and recently more the Vue, the V, because of React, etc., which kind of emphasize that part. But based on your description, it seems that Meteor is actually something else. So if you can explain exactly what is the role of Meteor, what does Meteor provide in the context of building a web application, if, like you said, I'm actually going to use it with React or with Svelte or with some other framework for the actual V part of the MVC?
Yeah, that's a great question, because even in surveys, when people put Meteor like as a backend or as a front end, it's hard to put Meteor in a single spot because Meteor does maybe too much. But what we do, like when you create a project with Meteor, like we connect your backend with your front end for you, but you don't require that you use a specific like front end framework. So for example, when you create by default right now with Meteor, you have your React app running for you, but you can also use like Vue, so you have your Vue app running for you. So we are basically like all the skeleton that you need to have an app. And Meteor is more than that, because we can split Meteor in two parts. We have the tools where you have the bundle, we have a compiler, we have everything for you. So you can use the latest JavaScript and you are sure it's going to work all the time, because we have the same node version in each specific version of Meteor. We have the same node version. So for sure it's going to work for you. So that's the first part. We have these tools to make your server to run in development mode, in production mode. We have all these tools for you to do that. And we also have the runtime environment where we have a few packages. You need to remember a little bit about the story here, because Meteor, it was created like before NPM or kind of the same time of NPM. So we also support NPM packages, but we also have what you call atmospheric packages that are packages that have some special features. So we can also use these packages in runtime. And that's really the magic of Meteor, because when you start a project with Meteor, you can already get a lot of packages that does, for example, authentication for you, that does you like web requests for you. So you don't need to do all this in all your applications.
Surgeons keep our hearts beating. They do the amazing, help save lives, and so can you. Your CSL plasma donation can help create 24 critical life-saving medicines that can give Grandpa the chance for his heart to swell when he meets his new grandson, or give a bride the chance for her heart to skip a beat on her wedding day. Every plasma donation helps more than you know. Do the amazing. Help save lives. Donate today at your local CSL Plasma Center and be rewarded for your generosity.